Hey there, welcome back. It's the same day. We continue on our cozy time Blender scene. It's part 4. Wait, I have to change this. Okay, it's part 5. And to me it's like 5 or 10 minutes later. I just, before the recording started, checked the new font, and we're gonna call this cozy time or something like that, because I thought about that, how to call it, how to name it this time, because I think Christmas, I do not know, have a nice Christmas. Some of us don't celebrate Christmas. I mean, I'm not a big Christmas guy. I value it meanwhile, or pressure it meanwhile to have a family and to be able to enjoy the time we spend together. It's really like that. If you get older, it's becoming more a thing. When I was younger, I didn't care much about Christmas in terms of it wasn't a huge deal to me. It was more like a lot of people spending a lot of money, and I still think that's just, every time when I hear people are in stress buying some presents for people they don't like, well, good luck with that. I do not know. Anyway, so anyway, I like Christmas meanwhile, pretty much. That's the point, but not everybody does, and I get why. I totally get that. I understand that. Yeah, this one we also change to this one. We're gonna change to this one. And oh wait. Oh, you know what? I'm really an idiot. I could have just copied and pasted this here. And let's just do this. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't work. You know why? Because basically it's connected to the whole scene, and anyway, this influences where it's spawning. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So let's put. Oh wait, I want to have approximately the same size of that. A little bit bigger because the original was also bigger. This type of font is just tinier, and so there. Oh, we can really make it bigger. That's crazy. So I thought cozy time might be a good alternative to random time. So we're gonna call it. We're gonna use this font gameplay copy, delete. This one we're gonna copy. No, not like that. Like this one. Like duplicate. If it duplicate, it also remembers where it's connected. It shares the. So the original. I mean, in German we have like nouns. I think nouns are the Hauptwörter. Hauptwörter. We have what? Oh, Google man. Test 1, 2, 3. Oh, what the hell? Nothing works today. I can't even write. Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on, guys. I see. The internet is gone. Anyway, this happened yesterday as well. I guess a lot of people are at home and they, internet is not stable. That's okay. That doesn't bother me so much right now. The good thing is, if there was no internet, I could still play a lot of games without the internet, because I have most of the games I love on GOG. You don't need internet access to play them if you have them installed. Like never. Once installed, and also Blender doesn't need internet. So, but where was I? Anyway, about the nouns. I believe its nouns are always written big in the first letter is not letter. The first syllable is always big by nouns, I believe so. And in the English language not, which I think it's great because this rule is so there are so many rules in the German language, like in the English language, which doesn't make any sense. It's so, I mean, my theory is every rule comes from a point, from origin, not the oranges, like Trump, where it made sense, but it got lost after a while in translation, if you want. So I think because the language is a living thing, it modifies itself so often, new rules coming up. And I think what happens to the rules who may made sense at first, they lost kind of the sense while the language was changing or something like that, or people or whatever. So in the language it happens so often that people think, very often they think the rules make sense because they seem to apply all often. But then there are also a lot of exceptions to the rules because it's nonsense. That's why it's a huge difference if you learn like a child. You don't think about the rules, but you learn the language. You learn the language without any help. At least talking and listening, you learn on your own. Everybody can do it very easy. So we have to change this one as well. Let's do that. That's the easiest way. This one we're gonna 19.00, and so the English version would be the inch, I guess, but well, I don't know how to write inch. I really don't know. Power we can leave like that, I guess. Yes, let's leave power like that. Okay, this one, then we're gonna change. We are making it. Oh, how does it look actually in this scene? I want to check my phone, but it doesn't make any sense before the internet. Hey, I like it. This one I like very much. It's not completely good here, and we may need something, but it's really becoming something which we can use. This area is a little bit something I don't like. What can we do about that? Maybe we can make it darker, because usually you would the screen would be bigger. I don't want to close it right now, it takes a lot of time. I have a version where it's closed, but what happens is, well, maybe we can cheat a little bit here, just giving the light something to do in here. Yeah, that makes sense. Now you see a little bit of a shadow here. The reason why we have a screen like that is because it helped me to create a scene. See, the shadow here was very important. Without the background, well, sometimes you don't want to have like the green screen. You just want to have an empty. But because we have a whole world, it's hard to make not have a background in general. This kind of screen doesn't make much sense, but I don't want to change too much right now. So I think that's pretty good. This kind of simulates our thing. You know what? We can also give it just to make it proper. Let's say just quickly, that it's done. All shall we maybe use? No, I don't want to create too much effort right now. But let's just say this one and then invert. Or you know what? only this area here. Until here. Yeah. No. Until, let's use this for now. Until there. Yeah. We're gonna give this what the heck? Okay, only this one here. Only that one. The reason is simple. Just because we can do that. My internet is back. That's interesting. Oh, but what have I done? What have I done? Oh no, that makes sense. We can work with that. No, we cannot work with that. Yeah. This is 128, okay. Assign 128 and assign, and here we go. We've used it to, maybe it's important for the light, so when it bounces back, maybe it influences anything. It's really not, it doesn't matter actually. What I did for this scene, you can't really tell if that's thing or not. We have here Blue Book. I think I like the other version better. I like better. I wonder. Sometimes, you know, it's what the heck have I done? I'm changing the wrong thing. Let's see. What the heck? Yeah, the cube. I don't know what the cube represents. So how that is? We have 14 minutes. So shall we try to make a Christmas present box, a very simple version? Or oh, this is a different font. Huh? Font. Just drag and drop that. Ah, font 008. Maybe this works. What? Ah, this one we can just activate. Okay, wait. Oh, great. See, this is what I mean when you learn that nonsense here. Can just... Oh, you know what? This one we can leave it like that, but in the final... Ah, this is the problem why it looked different in the final render. This looks okay already, but we can make it like that. So now it should look in the final render, it should be very round. So let's see, can we... Oh la la, look at that. Green. And this one we make like... Hmm? Hmm? Why is it not changing so much? Oh, interesting. Hmm. Why is it so... Ah, this one here. Hmm. Yeah, that looks Christmas-like. Mm-hmm. Good. Now we don't even see that. Yeah, that happens sometimes. You want to change certain stuff and then you don't even see it in the render. But I don't want to force stuff when it's not necessary. Although, sometimes. I mean, this could also just represent something. You know, you always have something at home, you don't really know what it's good for. You always think, what the heck is this? Why do I have that anyway? And you keep it for some reason. Here we have a sword. What else do we... Yeah, a book. This book. Well, the open book. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's good. I think we can leave it like that. Mm-hmm. Maybe just changing it. It's a little bit too straightforward. Maybe we can. Oh. Okay, it could be a book from the distance. It could be something else. It's something on the chair, and it could be a notebook. It looks now like a notebook, and that's fine if it looks like that. We leave it like that. The weapon is very well. We are gamers, so again, no, the weapon thing is. But I said it already in the last part. It's too red. The problem with the red thing is that it can hurt the eyes a little bit. It can hurt the eyes. Yeah, it can hurt the eyes. No, it's fine. But I want to sort it to stay. Um, hmm. Okay. We don't see the font anymore, but again, we're not forcing anything. Good. Let's say we need something like. Oh, that could be fun. Let me see. I can maybe. Oh, we're just gonna use a new cube, whatever. Cube. We need a cube here. This one. Oh boy. The navigation, guys. The navigation. Oh, it's really not the. Oh no, it's. Is. Hmm. This makes sense. It's a good question. Like. Oh, stop selecting anything. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Okay, so we have like a little bit of that and a little bit of this here. I would like to have maybe, but I'm not sure if this is looking good. Oh boy. Oh, whatever then. This one here. Oh, come on. Seriously, what the? Oh. Yeah, I feel I get really impatient. That's not good. That is not good. I don't get it right now. Oh, we're just leaving it like that. Is it? I think I should really try to. Ah, looks like he. Oh, he's really big, huh? I thought, why is he so big looking anyway? He's a big guy. Or? Yeah, kinda. Kinda big. The biggest snowman in the world. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, if we make a proper scene, you know, where it's not, I mean, we have to make a decision in this case. You have to, where do you want to make it look good? So we want to have like this one cutout, which shall look awesome, and for that it's fine, whatever we need. But if you ever gonna do a like just a scene, a nice scene, then we have to create a room, and then we have to put everything well together. It's not difficult. It's just we have this scene for the open broadcast software, and we're gonna stick to that. So that kind of limits certain things. Like for example, we don't see the whole thing here. This thing we can't make it smaller. So for that we do pretty well. I just wanted to see. I think let me unhide certain stuff. Oh yeah, that looks very comfortable actually. See when we render this. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I mean, let's just say this one is not doesn't have the thing. This one we have to make it nicer. This is an additional curtain holder, but the curtain is being washed, so it's not available right now. And yeah, Christmas present box. Okay, we're gonna fix this one here. So you see, I'm also getting impatient, you know, when I just want to get things done, and I really want you know, use the scene. Sorry guys, but I really want to use the scene. That's the reason I'm getting annoyed that I stuck so long on the same thing, kinda. Okay. Well, if it's too bad, we can also use Photoshop. Hey, look at you. Oh, funny. Very funny. We could have made this just one piece. Maybe we should put this a little bit forward, yeah. Just this one here. Maybe this one has to go backwards. The reason why it's so weird a little bit, it's because we still use the, we're still using the twisting modifier, which is fine. It's not that it's really nothing bothers us. Okay. The weapon doesn't fit into the Christmas scene, I think, but well, what can we do? I mean, we also, okay, this is also another thing. If you live in the wilderness, in the wildness, there, and you have to protect yourself from wolves, which can be very, very dangerous, or animals in general can be very dangerous. So then for sure you need a weapon. I mean, that's without any doubt. But also how to get those weapons should be really, if you should be overviewed very well, and not just once in a lifetime. You should get reviewed all the time. You as a person, I mean, you should get checked, like psychology checks all the time, once in a year for sure, because you might be stable right now, but the human condition changes so quickly. If you have, you can be in shit in no time, and then it could happen that nothing matters to you. If you lose too many things which are important to you, you can get crazy, even a good person. So anyway, let's just test something. No, the reason I don't want to have it like that, I think it's too much. Oof. It's too much. If you play a game, we don't want to have too many distractions, It's cool, but this is already enough. Yeah, I wanted to, I put this guy somewhere. Where is he? I prepared the guy, the other snowman. Where's my other snowman? Because I thought that could be. Oh, this is helpful actually when we. Yeah, this is not too bad. X-ray here. I have the other snowman because I thought I have here my logo on the screen, and I have my logo on as the snowman. And I mean, I like it. It's not too bad or something. It's just, how would it look if we have the other property? You know what? Let me just. Okay, I just copied this guy from my thumbnail video, from my thumbnail project into this scene here. And we want to make him big first because this just helps us to see where he is. I'm going to put him to this guy. Yeah, looks good. So let me save here, make him smaller. Approximately the same size, okay. Okay, let's see, we're gonna go into this menu. Ah, he looks funny too, huh? Looks very funny. I think I do like him better. Not because I don't like my guy, I for sure like them. I love this face. But it's appearing 2 times in the same scene, and I think that is can be boring if something appears multiple times. So you know what? We can actually change this, but I want to be careful because I don't want to change. You know what? Let's get this guy first, that's out of the way. So what are we gonna do? Basically, that's pretty easy. If you don't want to change too many things, I would say we're gonna get. We only need. Okay, let's connect the eyes to this object. Okay, now we can, and this one here, we say clear parent. What? Everything else is not... Okay, how do we deal with that now? I have an idea. This one, okay, we just need that, and this. This one, this one, this one. Copying it and paste. So this is now an on thing. Dim, dim, dim. Okay, so change this. We can now, you know, so that we don't. Very interesting. I think we need a bigger cap now. Maybe not. Maybe it's just looking like that because we are... Oh no, we do. Or making this smaller. That's good, yeah. That is good, because I think he... I also like that he is not looking at us, but checking something out. And that the eye is hidden is really a good thing. It looks like it's not proper, but I think I like that. So, and this guy also needs a cap. So what if he gets his green cap back? You know what? We're gonna need to check this. Where is it? I think here. Yeah. Yeah, I see. Good, we don't need that. I think that's easier. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, I forgot about that. Yeah, if we make stuff smaller, the hair grows. That's so what we're gonna do with that. Maybe here the same problem. It's the same problem. Well, maybe we can use instead of that, maybe we can... Okay, hold on. Okay guys, I just imported a picture because a picture we can scale without any effort upwards and downwards. The only problem here is do this here. I have to... yeah, I think I even liked it, but I don't know if I like it in the final version. So maybe it's also okay to just have this area here. Yeah, okay, let's see. I mean, we can test certain things. That's a good thing. Let's put this alpha to make it, because it's a PNG file without the background. The black background you see in this image, it doesn't really exist. So we have to put this in and hold on guys, just got a message. Okay, this one has to go into the alpha, and now we can say, what can we say actually? How does this work again? It's a while ago since I've done this. This goes into alpha, transition, maybe this one here? No, that's not the right thing. How did this work again? Ah, I know. I know. Blend mode alpha clip. And now it's gone. And you see, it looks pretty good. But let's see how it looks in the... Also, the good thing, you like this, you can make a lot of trees, two pictures without changing the influencing the performance too much. But it could happen that I'm just gonna create a PNG file with the cap and put only the cap on top of this, because this doesn't have a structure. But let me just see that. How would this look like? I mean, it's a little bit really shining. You know what? Let me just create a PNG file with only the cap. Okay, hold on. So guys, we are here in the logo scene. This is where I made my logo. And here's the thing, I think you can just create quickly PNG file by deleting everything else. I just have to make sure that I don't save the rest of that. And everything what is kind of in the way, what we do, we only want to have the cap. Everything else we put aside. How does this look? Good. We don't need a snow because we have... Okay. Good. This is our cap. Why is this yellow in the middle? Good. Yeah, PNG file, and then we see this scene. It doesn't have to be a high resolution picture. It's just, you know, it's a small picture anyways. Let's just make it a little bit easier to play around with. Okay, this we're gonna create now, and it'll become this thing here. Hold on, this here, and this is what we're gonna put on top of the other stuff. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now we got our we basically just replaced it with the Mütze, which is called in German Mütze. It's usually with umlaut, but I try sometimes to avoid when I think of using umlauts, since they are sometimes they were, I remember that they were a problem back in when I used I think, well, it caused some problems back then. I think umlaut, because they are not, anyway, they cause some problems from time to time in programs, and since then I try to avoid them a little bit. But I think meanwhile it doesn't matter anymore. Meanwhile it's pretty good. Okay, so you see we have the cap now with the Bommelmütze. We also say the Bommel is this thing here. It looks a little bit, well, well, now we can make it a little bit, yeah, we should do that. Instead of using this one, we're gonna use that one. Oh no, this doesn't work like that. How do we deal with the... I see. No, this is a different problem. we have to approach differently. So let's go to color and gamma. I think we can make it a little bit stronger, and we have to shine on it a little bit. We have to, I think immersion doesn't work in this case because it's with the alpha stuff. So I think, yeah, we need a light source, a little one, not much, just a little one. A light source like a point first. Let the light source to this one. This is too bright, obviously. That'll be okay. Copy the value. And we make area. Oh, I see. This one. That one. We only wanna highlight the Mütze, the cap a little bit by this one. Oh, that looks funny. It wasn't my intention, but it's funny. Okay. Now the Mütze, this guy here. Oh, I think it was okay. We have to, metallic could help us in this case. And now it's really important that it doesn't. By numbers here, like this. Let's see. How does it look in the render? That's the most important thing. Yeah, how does it look in the render? So let's see, in this one. I mean, adjust it a little bit. That's for sure. And we can also do something in Photoshop. We make it smaller is good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. But maybe bigger again. Okay, it looks a little bit like doesn't really fit for some reason. I think that's because we know that it's just put it on that, so I'm not sure if this is really like. Oh no, it looks very good. There are some slightly things, but I think in Photoshop we can make it a little bit brighter and then so on. So, but no, it looks okay. That's good. Now we're gonna use that. We leave like that. Oh, I mean, we know now how this works, right? Let's try and change it easily. That's good. Alien encounter. I think for emphasizing reasons, it's good to write something, the first syllable big, right? Well, what do I know? Not much, that's for sure. Well, I do know much, but there's always more. There's always more to learn. Okay. So, oh, snow. I keep forgetting this. Oh, it's very funny. That. Yeah, that would be unfortunate if you would forget the. Oh. Can see that he is holding something, but yeah, we know that. That's also good. Again, forcing stuff is also a thing we shouldn't do. We see here some particles falling into our scene. That's not good. That shouldn't happen. And I think we can make sure that this doesn't happen pretty easy. I think there's a collision system which we could use as well, but it really doesn't matter. We will not, because we will see it like a 2D version. We will not see the difference. Oh boy, that. What did we do? That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I think I should stop now. In terms of that's it is what it is. Let me tell you something. I think we have reached the end of this part. What we're gonna do is rendering this nice. And I have to Photoshop this, cut this out here. Wait, hold on. This always bothered me all the time. Anyways, see if we can adjust this. It seems to be here, and this is the problem. You know the black thing here. It's a little bit. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's completely symmetric. But and it only looks like that because depending on how you view that. No, I'm leaving it like that because I think it's symmetric. It's just we look kind of through a lens. You have to think about it. I'm gonna show you this. If we select the camera, which I can't, I don't know why. Then this is the field of view. Basically, you know that from games, where you can change the whole scene. It could also help us to see more, but it doesn't matter. This is always a thing. It's always a thing. Oh, you know what? One thing. Okay, a cup of coffee is definitely something we need in the scene. This is just copied from the other scene. Make it visible here. We have to make it like that. And smaller. Also. That's good. So. Good. What else? Making it a little bit brown, I guess. I like it. Although maybe we're gonna make it red. Oh, that's good. That's a different color, that's okay. So we have a little bit of coffee there. This one here. And I wanted to, yeah, maybe the mouse. Which mouse I used? This one. I think that's good because I've easily changed the color, the side here. Just to have a little bit of variation. I mean, that's okay, blue. That's the old mouse with the ball. So this is not a new mouse. This is, it actually has a ball. And they weren't so fancy. That's why we have a very boring color. And this one we should also change, I think. Well, anyway, we don't see it here, and I don't want to change the position. I just remember that that's actually crucial. Let me just... Now it's the same, I guess. Okay, now I can show you this because we're safe. See? This is the ball, but why is the ball picking out? Oh no, I see. This is not the ball, this is just the thing, but it looks like the ball, which is weird. Look like a bit darker maybe. No, the old mouse with the ball. Okay, crap. It doesn't matter. I mean, we don't see it anyways. Let's take it easy. So, mouse is here. That is that. A sword. Well, we don't really need a sword here. Like I said, it's a little. I don't even know where to put the sword, to be honest. Even if you would use that. So we don't have the Christmas present, but that's fine. Maybe I'm gonna put this into that, but you know, for that I don't really have to make another video, I guess. I'm also, you know, I'm not sure if this is a thing. Anyways, people don't seem to watch the whole thing. Doesn't really matter because it's easy enough to record, because if I'm in the middle of recording, I'm barely feeling the recording actually. So that's but I think about next year maybe creating another channel for that. On the other hand, I don't know if that's really necessary. I mean, people say that stick to one thing, but I always think whatever. Whatever. Yeah, so I'm going to show the final render, that's for sure. So, and if I make slightly adjustments, then, well, I don't want to select anything. Select none. Basically just looking for a thumbnail, you know, that I can use. When I well, for a thumbnail. No, I really like this. This looks pretty good in this thing, but we have to. I'm happy with the shadow. I felt that something is wrong, and then here I couldn't really point my finger to that, but that's what it was. Also, let me check the this here before we do that. Oh, it's fine. Okay, guys. Yeah, final render, and then. So I just well, this is the final render. I just see some A little bit stuff I might change. And get the message hold on. Oh boy, what the heck is going on? Ah yeah, the internet was yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know what happened. Internet was gone, internet came back, but I had to reset the router so that I had the Wi-Fi on my phone again. Then my phone got crazy and let me know, hey Lucas, it's me, your phone, you love me and hate me at the same time. Yes, I do. So this guy is too green. I have no idea why actually. Eve, why is he green looking? I have no idea. And also, you see, you saw that it was brighter, right, in the final thing. So we have to keep in here. I like the light here better in terms of it's not too bright, but obviously this is like looking. Oh, how is it actually looking in this here? The Eve render. It's not looking at all. You render. Yeah, it's too. This looks like I do not know. Not nice, but I like the. Okay, we have to stick to circle, and now if we move around. Wait a second. Let me just fix this here one. I don't know what's the problem here. Maybe it's not a problem. Maybe it's just. I hope this is better. Well, I can fix a little bit of those stuff in there. We have to be careful. We want to be as close as possible, but we don't want to be in the wall. Except maybe here is okay. It's very tricky, right? Sometimes we don't want to be in the wall. Maybe here. Here is okay. And I think that I hope that looks better now. Maybe let's be with that in the wall. I do not know, guys. It's my first curtain, and I don't really put it as much effort into that as I maybe should. Well, Photoshop will help me out in this case later on. The thing is really, I mean, we can make a very nice scene for the next year. If you keep working on this scene, we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna make a, because, I have, I don't know how much time I will have kind of to record, but I'm just not sure the time right now, the planning. I hope that everything, I mean, well, I don't want to go into that too much. It's a weird time. Well, planning is hard for everybody. That's what it is. So I can consider myself a little bit lucky because so far. Anyway, let's not talk about this. Let's just finish this one. You know what's the problem here? I believe is could be this guy here. In cycle, every light source is very strong. See? Okay, this guy is definitely too heavy. What is the original? 4.2 watt. Maybe we can make it a little bit yellow. Because usually the light we use for apartments and so it's kind of a little bit yellow, makes everything a little bit more comfortable looking. And although we see it kind of here, he's still looking green. What the heck? Why are you green? Don't be green, my friend. Oh, that's better. So in this one we make also, yeah, also in cycle even the if it, in order to that something is cozy. Mm. Mm. Just something. Oh, interesting. Oh, I like that. I mean, this is hell for sure. Looks interesting because it seemed to kind of, well, maybe we have to make it a little bit blue to simulate the well, I don't know. I mean, blue also is cold. Maybe it's not the blue thing what bothers me. Maybe it's the brightness. Because we have more contrast, you know? We want to have a nice looking scene. Maybe we can only this right now, right? So let's see. What if we are saying this assign to that? Just curious how this would look. Don't see anything happening here. Eh. Let's undo those certain steps. I wanted actually to just wait a second. Why is this not working? Ah. I see. Boy. Okay, new sign. And let's check this out. Emission. And let's use this one here. Now we have a little bit of light coming out of the screen, but that looks kind of good. Only when I have a little bit. No, that's too much affecting other stuff. Okay, let's screw that. Doesn't. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, but I think in the final render, affecting too much, and this is also affecting. Maybe it's different if we render it, but I don't want to wait like 4 minutes right now. Let's just, well, let's decrease this one here, 0.5. Copying it. Okay. No, it's okay. I mean, it's fine. Now the trying to make everything like super good. But let me just see this one here. I don't know if I like that guy. Maybe we'll make it red. White. Yeah, so that, you know, a little bit of contrast. But no. Yeah, working in this scene is not fun because everything is so slow. I mean, you get used to it and you start to like that, but I don't believe people when they say they love it. Because I think you would be very happy if this would be faster. I don't even like it. That's for sure. I don't like it. It's. I mean, their end result is crazy good. That's what I like for sure, without any doubt. But everything else. What if we are changing that? Oh, that could be interesting. No, let's leave it like it was. Like this. Because the blue shall not shine out of the TV. Yeah, I'm gonna start render while I'm talking to you. But Oh, you know what I forgot? It's actually very important because we kind of see here the limit, right? There is and we can make a socle. I forgot the word again. I'm not sure if I actually looked it up. One thing, and then we are done for in this part. This is all I wanted to do today. This we're gonna make a copy. Okay, let's separate this. Separate by selection, and now we're gonna get rid of. This is our own thing, yeah. Let's get rid of everything. White is okay for now. Is it this guy here? And I think we can leave it like that. Only that we have to let's leave it white for now. Ah yeah, that's good. That's fine. A little bit of contrast between the ceilings and so on is very helpful, I think. Yeah, guys, I think we've did it. Oh, I thought. Oh well, no, I think the time is too short for that. But in general, I also think it's a funny idea to put names of the people who are viewing, but I don't have much audience anyways here. And then I have to ask them if they want to be there. So that's always a thing. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I think that's the final part. I'm not 100% sure it could happen that another one is coming, but you will see it either way. It'll be written in the description. Then this is part 4 or part 5 or whatever. I think too much. Guys, thanks for watching. Until then, bye bye. And have a good time. If this is the last part. Stay safe and bye bye.